Welcome back. Yeah, it's me again. More harvesting today. This time I am harvesting our seed corn. And this is kind of like an experiment, and it's also, we grew it for fall decor. Oh, hold that, give me that one. Let me show you. On this is like regular field corn, the kind you see out in the fields where farmers grow. Here it is, it has the dried corn on it. This has one, and this is the stalk. I'm hoping, whoa, be careful. Hold on, thank you. To get enough of these to make a shock of them to use for decoration. That's what I'm going to do. So we're getting them. Oh goodness, the thing is they're so delicate like this, and stacking them together for decoration. And hopefully when I get done, we'll show you. Now this is not going to go to waste, because we will take this corn and give it to the chickens. And I did want to show y'all that. Where's that one? There's one out here they were working on. I'm assuming it's the squirrels, because there's one out here, babe. There was one over here somewhere. You can tell that they were working on it. The squirrels have been out here eating it. No. Gosh, these things are like so delicate. And by the way, last year they were charging at one of the farm stores for this. They were charging 3 of these for $5. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me, people. I'm like, no, I didn't have any corn shocks last year. So here is, there's one. Richard, come here, help me find it. Wow, there's going to be more than I thought out here. Here's the one I was talking about. They've taken, the squirrels came out here and they got into it, and they've been eating it. Yeah, here's just, you can tell that they've been eating it. And there's actually, if you go over there, there's a few empty corn shucks where they've gotten into it. I think there's one over here. Yeah, you can see some of them laying down. Literally, we've actually grown fresh corn out here before. And if we don't harvest it in time, I promise you the squirrels will do it for you. They're horrible. So if anything else goes on in the world, if the squirrels are eating good, we can eat the squirrels. We'll be eating good. Yeah. So let me go ahead and get these. Here we go. Ooh, put out over here. I don't know how many I'm going to get. I was thinking I'd just be happy getting 2 shocks together. But I'll come back and show you what I end up getting and how I'm using it for cheap, absolutely totally free fall decor. Alright guys, so here's what I ended up with. I ended up with a whole lot more than I thought I did. These are the smaller ones, which I'll use in as fill-ins. I'll show you when I start making them. As you can see, there are still... Hi Carlos. Hey kitty. He's always got to come out here. As you can see, there's a lot of stalks out here. They have corn on them. Not much. But there's still corn on them. Call them little nubbies. But yeah, this is what we're saving to give the chickens. And actually they're still kind of got a lot of moisture, so we're going to have to dry that out some more. But here it is. What looks like, it looks pathetic, but there's still, cat, you're tripping me, baby. There's still a lot of corn left. We'll pick those off, and I'll actually show you how much corn we got off of this, which I said is for the chickens. A lot of them got blown down, not good, but there's still a lot of corn. So there's that over there that I showed you. That was a smaller one over there. These are some bigger ones, and take you out this way. Let me tell you what, when you're working out in a corn patch like this and you cut these things, let me tell you something. You see this right here? This is the root, the roots. Do you see the roots on that thing? Yeah, these are serious roots. You don't want to come out here and step on one of those things. You'll tear your hole up. Wear boots. Right, wear boots. Okay, last thing, and here is a huge pile. I think I might actually get enough for all the fence posts. I do know, but don't know. But the only other thing I'm going to need for this, which we already have plenty of, is wire, and I'll show you how I wrap them around to actually make the shocks. So yeah, this is kind of like I said, the end of the garden. It looks shabby. It needs to be cleaned up. Work on that. But yeah, Carlos. But yeah, that's the corn. Hey, buddy. That's the corn, and it's still got a lot of moisture in it. Needs to be dried out, so we'll do that. So anyway, I'll come back and show you how I use this for decoration. Hi guys, so I'm going to show you now with that corn pile that was just in the previous clip what I'm doing to them. I'm making shocks out of them. Shocks of corn are where you take corn stalks like this and you put them upright to dry. Of course, this is how the farmers used to dry their corn a long time ago, but now they just pretty much leave it in the field. I don't know. I kind of like it this way because it's old-fashioned. It's just me. But anyway, I like making decorations out of it. And so this is one of the corn shocks that I have just completed, and I wanted to show you how I did it. Now I'm going to remind you this is totally free. All it took was mine and my husband's labor. And it's beautiful. It reminds me of fall. These things are usually what you will see if you go to fall festivals, if you go to fall fairs. During that time of year, they will have these shocks of corn bundled together. I plan on putting some bows on mine, make it a little prettier, and I'll show you my actual decorated yard when I get it done, but this is part of the process. So what I've done with all that corn I just showed you, I'm going to show you. I've already gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, I've gotten 5 bundles of corn, and I'm looking down there. I could probably get maybe 2 more, and plus I got some smaller ones. Now I use every piece of it. Some pieces are taller, some are shorter. The shorter pieces, let me show you. We'll see if I can show you. Okay, this is a piece that you can tell it's not very tall, but I can take it and use it by just taking it and using it as a filler and putting it in there. But of course I have to, here's the wire, and I'll put it in there and I'll fix it up. So I will give you a long view in just a moment, but I just wanted to show you how I'm actually assembling these. Let me go ahead and get what I got. And excuse the appearance, y'all, but it's already at 9:15 in the morning. It's 80-some degrees and the humidity is 100%. You've got to love living in the South, but you got to get things done early. All right, guys, so I've got another one bundled up. I'm going to show you this. Okay, I got another one bundled up, and I put a few pieces that are too short and too small. I've actually already had to put some wire in here to put a smaller one in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of wire. This is the motto on the homestead. Use what you got, don't buy. This was actually part of an old dog fence. My husband, he collects junk pieces, and they've come in very useful. They really have. But I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take it and wrap it around this completely. I hope you can see this. Just wrap it around like this. I'm going to make it really tight in the middle, like that. And then I'm going to come down and twist it. I hope this is showing. I really don't know. Anyway, and go back again and tie it at the back. And there you have a corn shock. I will show you a long view of it in a minute. Another decoration, y'all. And as of right now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, which I'm happy. And I've probably got a few more down on the bottom that I'm going to be using. So, all right, guys. So here's my finished product with everything. I ended up with 11 of these shocks of corn. I'm thinking about going back and doubling some of them to make them bigger. I made the mistake of, we cut these actually last night, and they were extremely wet this morning, and there were ants all over them trying to eat the corn. That was interesting. I'm surprised I didn't get chewed up, but anyway, I should have done this last night, but it was really late when we did it. So anyway, I ended up with 11. I'm going to put them around the yard, decorate them. They're kind of puny on top. I've got some fillers, which are basically short ones that were not big enough to make on their own. So I'll take those and fill them in with more wire. And you kind of get an idea. This is what I do. I put bows on them and put them around the yard. This bow's about 7 years old, truth be told. I need new bows because these look really bad. Anyway, and the thing is about this is being reusable. We used to feed these corn stalks to our cow at the end of the season, but Annabelle is no longer with us. But we can use the corn and put this into a compost, reuse it, you know, that type of thing. So anyway, I hope you like this video. If you can't buy these things, I'm telling you, they will charge you up to $5 or $10 in my area for a puny looking one. They've been doing it for the past few years. But if you can get in touch with the local farmer at the end of the season, I know it might be too late now, but you could do it later on. You never tell. You never know where you can do this. So anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome day. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for stopping by Free, cheap decor, a lot of labor. You looked at me. It's hot. So you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for stopping by. God bless.